were you guys all in agreement of going to Gretchen's house? I think Emery at least said that you kind of had to figure out more.
Sounds like a plan.
It's not a long walk, half an hour. Isa was not wrong. It's about 1:30 at night, and you're kind of surprised when you stand outside a fully lit house with a very, 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 very loud TV inside. It's a small 2-story house. The top floor is smaller than the downstairs. There's a bit of what they call planting, not crates, but outside the window shelves, and there's a small wooden chair where that's the chair you saw Emery where she usually sits for a while during the afternoon, just in the street, knitting and watching people pass by. You don't see her at the moment, but I would like to go around the table and just ask everyone's intention, and you can place yourself where you want to be. So I'm just, as I see them on my screen, I'm going to start with Emery. What's your intention when you arrive at the house?
I would like to hopefully potentially use, if I can, my familis to go kind of perch in front of that camera. She's going to see. Believe that
there's a camera here, and here, and I think it's clipped into the. There should be one around here, and that's the one that had the blind angle, because you couldn't see around this corner here.
I can't wait to have my entire swarm here. I imagine that the one will be sufficient. She's going to check the one, because if they are positioned at the door for now, she will want to put a pigeon in front of that.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing she'll probably have a backpack with some electronics.
Well, the spy master handed you, it had a laptop, and it also had, well, after looking at it a bit, you figure out it's a kill switch, and it probably either makes the PC melt or go boom if you press it.
Noted. I will. Yeah, I think that's basically what she would do to start.
Obscure the cameras a bit.
Yeah.
Yep. What about you, Dave? What's your intention here?
Hood up, head down, and wait until I can get inside, and then see what we do.
You're gonna knock on the front door, or you're?
Well, I'm gonna try the front door just in case it's accidentally unlocked.
Yeah. Well, it is.
That sounds like an invitation.
You walk towards the front door. You open it. Marie, what is your intention? Or should
I?
Yeah.
So, do we know? They didn't tell us that they are expecting us, right? I mean, it's not like, oh, friends from your darling will come here. We are just strangers to these people.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, that's the thing. So, I personally want to investigate the place further, but I am not. Actually,
All right. Cool. I am going to follow Dave, and in case, or just knocking on the door in case he does, because I think the idea is to actually be as unthreatening as possible, and basically I would like to convince her that we are just not sure if acquaintances of his. basically I was like, oh, we're friends of his. Is he around here? Or yeah, we used to I don't know, play on his band or whatever.
So your
Basically,
intention
I want
is
to make sure she's. I would like to shoot her. I shoot her, as in, make sure she's not unsettled by our appearance and, in her house all of a sudden. And after that, I will start searching for clues. But my first instinct is to actually make sure she feels comfortable around us.
And Luke, what is your intention?
Well, it's a bit of a complex action. So on the way here, he's used to dodging cameras. And so, like, if there was a specialty for awareness for cameras, I should have just given it to him. It's just one of those things where he's used to doing that. So the whole way here, he would have utilized his incredible hiding skills to kind of maneuver and thread the needle through various camera paths and everything. And he's done this for a while, so he's used to doing it. The other thing is he's not going to take the lead here. He's just going to be in the rear with the gear type of thing. He let his coterie kind of lead the way here, and let other people who are excellent at talking to people and presenting themselves to people in very disarming ways to take the lead here and deal with Grandma. And so
stay hidden for now.
Yeah, he's just gonna shadow like a shadow. So that's what he's going to do. He's gonna stay nice and quiet and kind of stay hidden.
Yes.
That's where he's most comfortable.
Leo, what about you?
Leo's gonna wait by the door next to Dave, and the moment the door starts opening or something, he'll activate awe and just be prepared to charm this old lady if necessary.
A 3-people charm, yes.
Yes.
Guy in the front standing with a hood over his face, looking like he's about to rob people. But yeah.
That's until we go inside.
The awe could be needed. What about you, Oliver? Oliver, I need you to do a wits and awareness with your heightened senses on top.
Can you repeat?
For Oliver, he needs to do wits and awareness with his heightened senses on top.
So I have heightened senses. I just get another one.
Yeah, I believe you only have one auspice, but yeah.
Yeah.
You have Bloodhound, right?
Yes, I do.
That is the best roll I've ever seen.
Yeah, that would be an extra die, but I don't know if that. I don't think that would matter.
I don't think it matters either.
Oh, it's a beastie failure.
A total waste failure.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
see.
that's really, So for the audience, there was a 0 success and basically messy failure there. or
All
something.
1s and 2s.
Yeah, it was just bad.
Okay, you're too hungry, so you're not in cannibal mode, but you're here, you beast. Oliver, what are you doing, you loser? This is not where we need to be. There's food on the line. Can't you smell it? It's in the air. Rotting flesh.
And he kind of grimaces a little bit and kind of looks away, and then without anyone seeing it, he kind of bares his teeth towards the ground and doesn't let them see exactly what they look like. And then he kind of just wanders over towards the chair and then sits down in her chair.
At the moment, you're fixated with death, which means out of character. This for the entire scene, if it's not figuring out who is going to die or helping them in that endeavor, you get a -2 die for everything you're trying.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
Nice.
That compulsion, that's what I'm talking about.
But you have you're not sure if it's your beast messing with you, but you have a rotting stench in your nose that you can't get rid of. And that's probably what's keeping you fixated on death.
bouquet of
right.
roadkill, if you will, on a hot summer's day.
Oh no.
A wonderful bouquet.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Sweet ambrosia.
Dave, you open the door.
Mhm.
Marie, you knock on it.
Mm-hmm.
Gretchen, she starts to. You don't know how she can fucking hear over the TV, but apparently she can. And she's just walking towards you with a fresh tray of biscuits. She's just smiling. Says, "Oh, I didn't know I was having guests. Come in, come in. I just baked some biscuits."
We're all here to see you. Don't worry, Gretchen. Take a seat, please.
I thought as much. I don't remember you calling, but yeah. Come in, come in. My husband's not home at the moment. I must apologize.
Nothing to say sorry for. We're all here to help with him, actually.
As you enter, there's the stench of rotting meat. Clearly, for everyone, even with normal noses. And it's... You look around, you hear the flies, and then you look in the kitchen with days worth of unwashed dishes and a tray or a chopping board with rotting meat on it. Fly infested, all of it, but she does not appear to pay attention to it, or perhaps she's forgetting everything about it. But she leads you into a living room with the TV and puts down the tray and just sit. I'll go make tea, and rushes back to the kitchen.
I think at this point, Emery would go towards her. Oh, please let me. And she would go behind her as she's like trying to see if she can see anything in this kitchen. Please let me be of help, be of assistance. There's only so many hands, and there's so many of us.
Oh, I appreciate it, dear, but you needn't worry. I can handle this.
And so she would like to go forward and just kind of check the fridge out to see if like she can see anything in the freezer or the fridge. Oh, but you know, and I think she would kind of go to open it to see if she could get milk for the tea. Do you have milk in here?
Yes, of course, dear. There's honey up there in the cupboard.
So would she find if she wanted to like open up the fridge, would she see anything interesting in there other than milk?
It hasn't been stocked for a while. You get the distinct feeling that William is probably the one taking care of Gretchen, usually. And since he's not been here for a while, the whole place comes apart.
Oh, God.
And so she's going to smile. Would she get an idea that maybe, like, as she's like going through the thing, like she's just told her where the honey is, so she's going to pull the milk out. Is there milk in there?
Yeah, it's kind of solid, but it's technically
It's like
milk.
cottage cheese. It's cottage cheese status. Okay, yeah, we like
One
this.
lump or two.
Everyone gets lumps.
To the rest of you in the living room, there's so many fucking figurines around of porcelain everywhere.
Well,
You cannot have enough clutter, and this seems like organized hoarding.
Does she have a heartbeat?
Yes. She's breathing. She has a heartbeat. She's even eating a biscuit.
She's eating a biscuit. Okay.
while she's gone off to do the drinks, Dave will do the honourable thing. He's just going to have a mooch around, go upstairs, look for him. He could be anywhere. No attention.
Do a wits investigation, I think, or intelligence.
I would like to actually kind of mimic that posture. I would like to sense any kind of clue as to whether he could have gone, maybe a note, maybe some kind of signs of someone bartering in.
Yeah, do the same roll.
Perfect. On it. Today it's not your day.
Another bestial failure.
I'm going to pick up all the clues, put them to one side, and then investigate everything else.
Dave.
All right, yeah, I'm thinking that.
They're coming to get us.
Mm-hmm.
They're downstairs now.
Okay.
Get a weapon. They're in league with the old lady.
I go upstairs. Yeah, I'm going to Jeden. 1 second, please.
Dave's going to go
So-
to the kitchen. And look for any sort of sharp knives.
Oh, there's a very large one on the chopping board with the flies and the rotting meat. Marie, you walk around a bit. The only thing that you find is a couple of scratch marks here at the bookshelf, like it's been moved and dragged, not carried.
Emery.
And so she'll come around the corner. Yes, and she's going to go around. You can see her with this this thing that's kind of chunky, white milk and
Dave's doing
honey.
his best to hold a knife behind his back. The corpse is downstairs.
She's going to look.
Definitely
Okay.
below her.
Gretchen can't take her eyes off Leo. She's looking completely in love with him at the moment, while she's eating biscuits and half forgetting to make the tea.
No, definitely downstairs.
So Emery's going to look. Okay. I think we need to, and she'll lean in. I think we need to get her upstairs so that we can see what's downstairs.
There's no basement.
Definitely below.
Can I interact with this in any way?
Or you can hear it, the conversation in the kitchen as you're looking around.
So you're telling me it's some Edgar Allan Poe shit? Like he's in the floorboards? Is that what's going on?
I didn't say it was in him or he.
They.
Possibly. But it's definitely underneath him. You probably want to get some sort of weapon.
Leo, she takes your hand. She's quite a bit of strength for her, for an old lady. She's just looking in your eyes like you're made of diamonds. And she wants to take you into the living room.
Okay, Grandma.
Such a handsome boy.
Aren't you up late? And then he'll just follow her into the living room.
What time is it?
What time is it?
It's midnight. No, 1:30.
It's well past midnight.
Oh, I forget these things, you see. Have you seen my husband?
I think.
Yeah,
Would
we
Emery
just-
hear this conversation?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just saw him. Don't worry.
Oh, so he'll be here soon. It's getting late.
Is he
He'll be here soon,
upstairs,
don't
already
worry.
in bed waiting for you?
No, he hasn't come home. He left to buy a pack of cigarettes, I think, and get the groceries. But I haven't seen him all day. She looks at you, Emery, for a moment, and her face goes blank. Have you seen my husband? He should be here by now.
He should be. I'm sure he'll be here any moment. Sometimes the tube runs late and kind of there's hiccups and such, and stores, they get to talking. They're so friendly around here. And then she's looking around at the tchotchkes that are around there. Do you have as many of these down here as you do upstairs?
The figurines?
Or upstairs as you do downstairs? Yeah.
Well, not as many. William does not like them staring at him while he's sleeping, but I have some up there, and quite a few boxes hidden away somewhere.
Ooh. Would you mind? I mean, I don't want to impose. I know we've only just met, but I feel like if we have the time between now and when William gets here, would you mind showing me some of them? I love them. They remind me of my own grandma, Pearl.
Sorry, show me what,
Ooh,
dear?
awesome. The boxes. You said you had boxes of these figurines.
Oh, where did I put them? Maybe upstairs. And she's walking slowly upstairs, like having now almost pulling herself up.
I think Emery would go, are you okay if I follow you? I would love to see them. Anything that reminds me of my own gran would be just wonderful.
Yes, of course. I can't bring them down, they're too heavy. William
Understandable.
usually does all the heavy lifting.
Well, if there's any that spark your memory and you'd like them to come down, I'd be happy to assist you with that. But like I said, there's nothing like a walk down memory lane.
Oliver, while this has been going on, has been walking around the perimeter, focusing on death. And
Well, you smell
kind of,
nothing
sniffing
but
for it. And he's just kind of like looking around. I imagine he finds like a dead animal of some kind, like a rat or something like that. Kind of like holds it up and let's just say let's say he's like right here, and is there like a window here or something like that?
yeah.
And I was thinking that someone on the inside would just see him like picking up and holding like a dead rat, and it's like rigor mortis, and he's like looking at it,
Contemplating something.
contemplating
He's
it,
just
just like
stalking
looking at
around.
him.
Just stalking around like a big creeper, like a dead
Yeah, just like a
rat.
weirdo, just like someone out of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, just,
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's dark out there.
Mhm.
Luke,
That makes it better.
the state of the bathroom is not
Yeah.
the greatest.
Oh god.
It seems like
Oh,
someone
God.
has tripped in the shower. There's a bit of you think blood and a brown substance next to the toilet.
Oh.
would I be able to pick this up from the outside to like with senses or no?
Oh,
we
right
still
now
going
it's
off of my
just
previous-
it's just the stench
death
of death, and
I gotcha.
you've smelled the rotting meat in the kitchen more than anything else.
I would think in this moment you would probably see Luke in the window in the bathroom.
It's like
and he seemed just like motioned to the window to open it up for him.
yeah, Luke is a little bit terrified, honestly. He's just like, okay, he's gonna undo the latch and like, there you go. All right.
And he climbs inside.
Oh my god, he's gonna like climb in.
Climb inside.
With a dead rat in his hands.
Yeah, like a dead rat holding it, and he's like, "Hold this for me." And he's like, he looks at like the
Luke
scene
is
in
gonna
front
be
of him in the bathroom.
What?
You smell the blood.
Oliver, you're
now.
really creeping me out right now, man.
And he like stoops over and he like touches it, tastes it, like kind of gives it a smell. Does it have any resonance to it with bloodhound left over, like, or has it been too long? Kind of thing.
It's dried blood.
Dried blood.
What is Marie and Dave doing at the bookshelf?
Okay, thank you. I wanted to wonder. So you told me that the only thing that may result strange to me here is the fact that the bookshelves seem to be moved in some way.
Yeah, there's scratch marks, like it's been pulled across the wooden floor and set in front of the stair.
Is there anything that I could see when peeking through it? Also, would I have to move it in order to see anything?
Yeah, there's a what's it called? There's a wooden back of it. You can't see through the bookshelf, and the stair it's a case. There's no space underneath it. Perhaps a broom closet. That's the only thing that would fit in there.
Dave
Well,
would be nearby anyway, hunting for the basement.
Could
No basement.
Could I knock on the wood and, by my knowledge of how buildings work, how is a concrete wall, how is an empty one, try to deduce if there is anything weird in this place, as in, because maybe an empty room or anything like that, because Dave is really craving for some kind of underground for some reason.
Well, weird. You don't think she would be able to move that by herself?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of right now. Right, then I'm just going to, since that the only weird thing I saw was, that there are some scratches on the bookshelf, but I'm not really sure. So I'm going to actually try to go back with the rest and see if they had any more luck with talking to the lady or any more clues. I think I will start with the bathroom.
Oh, you see the same sight. Emery upstairs. She walks to a large wardrobe and pulls out a box. You can hear the clanking of porcelain inside. She opens it up. For a moment, you think she's gonna pull her back because she's holding it and moaning a bit in complaint. But she puts it down on the large double bed and opens it up, and it's figurines like the ones downstairs, just even more of them. There's probably about 50 in this box, just stacked together, and they're all wrapped in handkerchiefs.
Okay. So she's just going to be like, do you mind if I look at a couple? They look so beautiful, and you did such a great job at wrapping them all intricately.
Oh, look away, but I'm not selling them.
Oh, I would never assume. If it's like my gran, I understand that, it takes a long time to find quality items, and once you do, you're so fortunate. How do you pick? And so she'll just go on with like random questions like, how did you find them? Where did you find them? Just like nonsensical shit she doesn't care about. She's just trying to buy them time downstairs. So tell me, what can you tell me about these? And the handkerchiefs are beautiful.
Well, fortunately, she's easy to distract and to get talking about this particular subject. Dave, looking at the bookshelf, what are you doing at the moment? Feeling a bit paranoid?
No. Why? What have they been saying about me? So it looks like the bookshelf has been dragged. There are drag marks.
Yeah, like it's been moved in front of the staircase.
Let's casually move it back away from the staircase.
Do a strength and athletics.
Let's not.
Unless you want to remove everything that's on the shelves.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Well, he'll give it a try, realise that he's going to look absolutely feeble doing it, and then remove a lot of the books until he can get it shifted.
All right.
I think there's quite a few of them in the bathroom. I'm not sure why. I'll do this while they're in there.
They're plotting, scheming.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Well, Marie, you see the bathroom. There's Luke and Oliver. Luke is holding a dead rat.
Yeah, Lucas immediately, as soon as Marie comes in, he's gonna be like, here, hold this, and just drops the rat right in Marie's hand and just leaves. It's yours now.
Yeah, when you shut off the door, I was like, but I wanted to talk. Holding the rat in the middle of the bathroom.
Leo, you're sat in the living room. The TV is so fucking loud, and it's just infomercials with random fucking shit that nobody needs. And there's a tray of biscuits in front of you, and you can hear the kettle in the kitchen just going, ee! All can hear that because Gretchen forgot about it.
Is the couch comfortable?
Very.
Then Leo will just stay there.
And the biscuits smell nice, even though you can't eat them. I can't remember if you can.
No.
Well, Luke, you come out of the bathroom, seeing Dave. He's pulling everything down from a bookshelf, just putting it down and cleaning it up. You don't know quite what he's doing, but he seems to think that the books do not belong on the bookshelf.
Yeah.
Not
So-
in order.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
They're not. They need to be alphabetized. Plus, if you give us a hand, we can probably move the bookcase.
Yeah. I'm not. Well, he's not going to come right out and say that he's probably just as weak as Dave.
The thing is, Dave doesn't look that weak.
Yeah. So he's gonna be like, normally I don't usually do the heavy lifting. I guess I can help. So he will feebly try to help.
You get an extra eye.
Maybe provide an assist role there.
The difficulty is not that high because you've removed most of the books very fast and furiously.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to take a little bit longer to take a few more books out and just sort of shunt the bookcase along. We don't want to drop any or risk any getting damaged.
Yeah, of course. Is there a reason
I just looked
why
at
you're...
your strength. You have no trouble moving this.
Do you
Not
do
when
you
the-
do you yeah, do you just like, I mean, do you reorganize when you walk into people's homes? Is this normally a thing you do?
Don't you?
No?
No, no, look. He'll point to the drag marks for the bookcase. It's like,
Oh.
shifting this along.
Oh.
No, I didn't tell you. I was telling Emery. There's a body, and it's underground. It's below us. Well, it was below her. Technically, she's upstairs now, but is now below.
How do you know?
You can't smell it?
I smell so many terrible things in here. Like, I can't. It's like finding a body in a pile of bodies. Like, it's awful. Like, how can you tell? That's precisely like the whole place fucking reeks.
I know, but it smells. It's coming up from underneath. So
It's a
we're
distinct
we're
odor.
looking for the basement or
Yeah.
something that's
Okay. Can Luke see the marks and just figure out anything about them?
When they're pointed out, it just looks like something's heavy that's been pulled across the wooden floor, the bookshelf. Upstairs, Emery, Gretchen, she goes blank again and says, "Oh right, the tea," and faster than she should be, walks down the stairs.
So Gretchen, sad day.
Gretchen.
I wish I had more HP to use other abilities. Like, if only I had certain, disciplines at this moment. I think she's going to. She'll let out a scream. I guess she'll just scream. Can she say, Gretchen, the tea is already up. We've already had the tea. I think she's going to try to, like, just scream, like, Gretchen, your tea's up here. You've already had your tea. It's up here. Come back here.
I can hear it downstairs, dear. I have to move it from the kettle, or remove the kettle from the fire.
Okay.
Can you do it? It's so heavy.
Yes, would you like to stay up here and I'll go get it? And I can bring it upstairs so we can continue looking at the tchotchkes?
Yeah, I'll get out some of the good ones.
Yes, perfection. Yay, thank you, Gretchen. I would love to come back and see when William gets here. It'd be amazing to talk to you. And she's gonna scooch back, taking a mental note that this lady is like moved a little too fast for someone who's demented. And she's gonna go down. She's gonna remove the kettle and try to look, I guess, through the cupboards. Has she got like a teacup out yet? I don't know.
No, it's a whole tray.
Yeah. So she's gonna get it and she's gonna do it. She's going to kind of look at this library situation going on, curious as to what's going on.
When you come down the stairs, Luke and Dave, they moved the bookshelf. You see all of you who is looking, a door with a detachable lock on the door. Very big detachable lock on the door.
You want to take care of that, Dave?
When you say detachable lock, as in it's secured at the moment?
Yeah, like a hatch, and then you put the pin down. And it's not a lock in the door, but it's
So you could just simply unlock.
Yeah, or rip it off. I mean,
No. I don't want to break anything.
You would need a key or someone with lock picking skills, but yeah.
Have you got a hammer?
I do.
May I leave the bathroom and see this?
No, you have to stay in there. Of course you can.
You have to stay in there with the rat, yeah, and Oliver.
All right, so I knew it. I want to see the look. So do I have to work with anything we have around here, or do we have?
I've got a knife if you need it.
So Emery
Kitchen carving
has
knife.
a bunch of power tools and stuff as well as the ability, like she has proficiency in power tools. So if you wanted to drill it, I don't know if she would have like an electric one, but she would be able to bore into it.
I was not thinking of that, but I can try. So, is there any chance I may actually try to pick the lock with larceny?
Yes, if you would like to try.
All right. See if anyone has tools that will be suited for this. It will be nice. Otherwise, I'm going to actually try to use any kind of clip of the hair, anything.
I've broken into a place a time or two in my life, just to or jimmied open a car door that I locked the keys in from. So, I add my insightful advice to you as you try to break open this lock.
Get an extra die.
Right. Thank you. Perfect. Is there any chance I could have the awareness roll for, stuff or items that may be useful? In case I actually remember to grab one of them.
It would be a part of the roll. It's just a simple lockpick, really.
Okay, then I'm going to use...
Unless you want to use the power tools. But then you don't have to worry about the lock, because you probably removed the door entirely.
Exactly. So larceny plus intelligence or dexterity?
It's up to you.
I think intelligence. All right.
4, quite easy.
And one extra dice. Sorry.
It's 4 is enough. It goes click.
Okay. Then 4. All right. That work.
Make sure you've all got a weapon.
Oliver, you hear footsteps upstairs, you think?
Does it sound like they belong to like an old woman or?
But
Yeah, and it's on a rock. It's kind of muffled, but she's... Something about the way she's walking around that seems weird. It's too much for such a small room.
Something's happening.
At this point, would Emery come back around to like kind of?
Well, I imagine you're
tray?
all standing where you're standing.
So
Leo watching TV, figuring out what to buy.
So, she would come over with this tray as she's holding it. I don't think she is who she says she is. She's not as feeble as she lets on, just from the little bit of interactions I've had with her. She remembered the tea, and she moves quite fast. You guys, as she's looking at the door, what is this a test? Why are we here again? Oh, it's a yeah. Do we have enough evidence to know that this is him yet?
Well, right now you're just looking at a door.
Yeah. We're cluing for looks.
Okay. As soon as we see if it is him, we know what he looks like because we saw a photo. Can we leave him here and then leave? Are we okay with that? Like, what is our plan after that? Because I would like to get her tea and then go.
Well, he's lost, so that's apparently why we're here, because somebody lost their special person, and so
Okay.
I think the idea is that we check how he is, see if he's fine, then we take him out of wherever he is, and see if he is. If he is, then we report.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's certainly possible she locked him in here.
I
Oh, come on,
possibly.
don't be. No, she will.
Yeah. You don't know this person.
She looks nice.
Do you
She's
see
very
this place?
gosh.
Maybe she just locked him in, like by accident or something.
And
I
then
would raise too.
she put the bookshelf by accident too.
Yeah. She just moved the bookcase because she completely forgot the door was there. Maybe he's been locked in the basement the whole time. Maybe he's the body that Dave's talking about.
I think it's
He's a
logical.
body?
I think that if you all can get eyes on him, we should leave after that. What do you say? If we just know it's him?
Well, somebody get a picture or something like that. We don't need to take a corpse with us, I don't think.
Who has a...
In case we're dealing with a sadistic lady and he's actually alive, I think we should pull him out. Otherwise, I'm fine. I am really terrified that's the plan, the idea.
Well, yeah, if he's alive, we're not going to leave him locked in there.
Right.
Let him out.
I agree. Don't leave him
But-
if he's alive.
Like-
But if he's dead, then we need to leave him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, it's open. Do you want to actually walk in? And I'm going to.
Before you do,
Are you still? I'm sorry. I have to ask. Do you still have the rat?
I actually write it because I didn't want to interrupt the roll. Yeah, I left it on my side.
Nice.
I put it on my shoulder, but just and then I grab it back. Can you have it back?
No. You're good. You're good. You're doing great.
Oliver.
After this, can I go get Leo?
Yeah, definitely. While that's going on, Oliver, are you on your way
Yeah, yeah.
upstairs?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oliver's just gonna.
They do.
You
And
hear. Well, you would probably be more familiar with this sound than anyone else. The squishiness and the teeth going into flesh, and the moist sounds that comes with it.
Oh god.
And he's just gonna. Is the door locked?
No, it's wide open.
Then he just walks in.
She's sitting hunched over a box. You can't see what she's doing, but she's her back is she's very. Well, she's crossed over something.
She's like hunched over it.
And he'll just walk over and he'll put his hand on her shoulder. What you got there, Gran?
I need everyone to do a wits and dex.
Which index?
Now
Okay.
we're going to rounds.
Oh no!
Here we go. Yeah.
As Emery is getting Leo, someone is opening.
Yeah,
the
I was
door.
going to get Leo to go upstairs. Like, we should go look at some tchotchkes together.
Oh my god! What is with? I don't know what my rules are today. I mean, it's continuation of what happened with Vaughn, to be honest with you.
Okay, I got 3 success.
I'm at 3-2.
Here.
Yeah.
1 second.
Just noting it. Oliver, you are closest at the moment, but she turns her. Well, what she's holding in her hand is a blood bag. She has red eyes, and her hands are, well, very, very long claws at the moment. And when you touch her, she lashes out. What is your intention?
All right.
Like a predator protecting their prey.
He takes his hand back and just kind of like lets her have it. Like, just doesn't want to take it from. If her reaction is one of like kind of like a snarling, because like she thinks I want what she has.
Oh, it's more attacking you
Oh, just more attacking me
with
Then-
very long claws.
very long claws. Then in that case, so would you dodge in this situation, or like what options are? Would you
Unless you want to punch her back.
I think I'll,
Give her the
I'll eat
what
it.
for, Oliver?
I think I'll eat the first hit.
Use the rat.
I throw the rat in her face. I think I'll eat the first hit. My fortitude's pretty high. I think I'll eat the. I just kind of like look at her.
You want to rouse
I kind of
with,
like-
for toughness.
Yes, please. This is bad. God damn it! It continues. My curse. Somewhere Vaughn is cackling.
Oliver, just eat her.
Right.
And he just kind of like grits his teeth. and he
Don't
can
you
feel
smell
them
it?
Sharpening.
It's
in
better
his
than
mouth.
they normally are.
She's
And he just kind of
practically
like-
just about dead anyway, so.
So I'm gonna. So yeah, I roused toughness.
Yeah,
So
get 1 superficial damage.
Oof.
She is probably hitting you on the arm as you back away, just scratching you across, hissing, snarling. To the rest of you, you hear some tumult upstairs. You hear the hiss and the growl, and you think it's Oliver.
What's he doing to her?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And he would just say, like, looking at her, and kind of like looks down at his arm, he's like, kind of like looks at her for a second. Is she making any move like to continue the assault? Like, is she bearing down on him? Or
Oh,
is it just, like, reflexive?
she's going for another, and her
Going for another?
teeth are becoming longer as well. Now you can see the fangs.
Oh my goodness.
He is going to grab her and then throw her down the stairs in some capacity.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's see here.
Would that be brawl or athletics?
Strength athletics.
Strength athletics. Come on.
If you have a specialty in grappling or something, that would work as well.
No, I only not in that. So.
Well, you all hear something, and the next people to react is Luke and Emery. So I'm just gonna start with
Oh
you,
my
Luke.
god,
Luke,
dude! I'm gonna.
Luke, what is your intention? 1 for that roll, but yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
I'd like
Okay,
to use willpower, please.
Yes.
So Luke is going to hear this, and then just to make sure that he responding to the right stimuli here, is it now that she has been thrown down the stairs, is being like tumbled down the stairs or falling down the stairs, or has that not happened just yet?
Oh, this is at the same time as Oliver is throwing him or her.
Okay. So, well, and we just got the door open, right?
Yeah, it's like you heard a snarl and a hiss and something heavy hitting the floor. Probably just Oliver's boot, but you don't know
Right.
that, and that's what you're reacting to.
But my question, it deals with the door we just opened with Marie's help. Yeah. So that door is open.
Yes.
Luke is gonna do the brave and courageous thing here and just drop into the trap door here. Like he's gonna like open up and like, okay.
Do you want to turn on your eyes?
Yes. Boop. So those flick on automatically anywhere dark. That's what happens.
Yes.
And so he is going to stealthily, in the most brave and courageous way, he's going to slip down into the basement there and out of sight.
Yes. I don't think you need to do a stealth roll right now, but you disappear into the basement.
Yeah.
And then we have Emery. What's your intention when you hear the snarl and the hiss and the thump?
So did she get thrown down the stairs officially then, or no?
No. Not yet.
She's going to. Are they still investigating that door? Are they still going into the door?
Well, Luke is going in this round. I'll turn. Jumping inside. I think you're actually leaping down the stairs into the darkness.
But the secret door that was locked, not locked, has that been opened yet?
Yeah, that's the one Luke went through.
Okay, so he's in there. Okay.
He's going through it in this turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So she is going to. She's gonna go back up the stairs with the tea. She's still carrying the tea.
Still the
I
tray,
guess.
yeah.
And then
Sorry, I had this visual in my head, like coming back up with the tea and making all nice and everything, and there's just
yeah, because she does not have the fancy thing. She can tell that there might be something, but she's nonetheless, maybe she just, dropped something. We don't know. So she is. Okay, so I feel like it's a little late to obfuscate right now. But maybe she can Cloak of Shadows her way up there.
You have to be standing still, unfortunately, for the cloak. But no one's looking at you if you want to do Unseen Passage. I can't remember if you had that.
I don't have it. No, but I could go upstairs and do Cloak of Shadows and stand there, right?
Yeah, if your intention is getting upstairs, then that's fine.
Because
and hiding.
Yeah. Okay, so sure. Okay.
Yeah.
New direction. She's gonna go upstairs. She's gonna take a couple. Would the phone that she stole or the phone that she was given have a camera on it? Camera phone.
Yeah, definitely.
She's gonna take a couple pictures in here, and then go upstairs.
All right. I remember it's about 5-6 seconds. This is all taking place, but yeah, I get.
They might be
intention.
shitty photos, but she's just kind of like evidence. We were here. We did the thing. Maybe I don't know. And then she will go to the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's free, but I don't know if you.
Dave, you're next on the list. What is your intention? 2 people
Sounds
going
like
up the stairs. You hear the hiss, you hear the roar. I want to call it growl, and the thump. And Luke jumps into the darkness
Right.
below.
I know people are going upstairs, so I'm going to go downstairs, but that looks dangerous and dark, so I'm going to put the knife down because we don't want to injure anyone, and he will follow Luke.
Yeah. Marie, is your intention also to get upstairs?
Here's the thing. We have here the sounds, we have the something going on, but we are here only to find someone. We are not here looking for trouble. So I am going to lower myself downstairs in order to help with searching there.
Yeah.
Having said that, I'm going to lower with my phone and using it to illuminate things.
Yes. Going in there. And Leo, you were pulled out of the very nice living room and now everything is going wrong. Maybe you should go back in there.
Leo's gonna quickly activate Cat's Grace.
Oh, it's always on. Don't.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah.
In that case, he'll just run up the stairs.
Yes.
Just see what's happening.
Leo, you don't have to roll, but Emery, you have to do a Dex and Athletics. The difficulty is only 2 because Oliver's throw was not the best. But the old lady is coming down the stairs. Head first.
So I had to do this roll, he said?
No, you don't. You're
Okay.
just gracefully
You're a
step
cat.
aside. And
I got it too.
2 is enough. Yo, you manage to step aside as the old lady flies past you. You don't even drop the tray. And she lands on the floor. I'm just gonna put you here, Oliver, because you actually had to be in it.
Standing at the top of the stairs, T-posing.
And you hear a thump and a and then she lies completely still.
Does she still have the elongated?
Mm-hmm.
And Oliver's just like, he's just like, she attacked me. Something's wrong with her.
Leo, you're probably closest to her.
Mm-hmm.
You're fast, at least somewhat. You can see her finger twitching, and then the arm comes with the claws. Clearly not pacified yet, but she's lashing out at you. What's your intention here?
Kick her in the face.
Kick her in the face. Yes. Well, you're good at kicking.
Just full on like punting field goal kicker, just straight full kick, straight to the face.
Oh, granny miss.
So what do I have to roll?
I think it's brawl, dex, or strength. But for you, it's probably dex because it's more of a dance. What you're doing with your capoeira.
Oh yeah, I do get to add an extra dice to this.
Yes.
I will re-roll that. Shh. You ain't seeing anything. 1 success.
One success.
What is going on with these dice, man?
Well, you manage to kick her in the face, but she scratches you on the leg, ruining your nice pants. You take 1 superficial damage. Emery, well, she's no longer there. You're still on the stair, but nobody can see you because no one is paying attention. Oliver, what is your reaction in this round when all this goes on? Because you can react, you're just at the top of the stairs.
He'll just start making his way down the stairs, because now he's got two other kindred who are kind of like involved now. And so there's like a little bit of maybe he would like jump over the banister or something like that down here.
Oh, you're
ground
moving
floor
around
maybe.
something, but you don't even pay attention to it. But definitely can get sounds where you want to attack her, or do you just want to go down and be the tank?
Just be the tank.
Yeah.
I'll go over it. I'm a wall of meat. Just hit me, okay? My rolls aren't good tonight, so just I'll aggro.
Down in the basement, you see what's left of a corpse. Very rotting corpse. Can't even identify the person anymore, because most of it has been chewed off.
Oh, disgusting.
Almost like someone has tested if it would taste good. Because it's not finished. It's not a skeleton lying there. Someone has stopped what they're doing halfway.
Is it our guy?
You don't know. You would have no way of knowing without, dental records.
So enough of it has been either eaten or decomposed that it's now unrecognizable.
Yeah, I mean, there's no face. Most of the big muscles are gone.
Oh, God. If I could throw up, I would.
Well, you can see clearly down here, so you don't miss anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
But
He's going to turn around like he's about to throw up, but vampires don't really do that. So,
Well, Dave will try and go through his pockets. You never know, he might have some sort of ID and just start heaving and gagging.
What about you, Marie? You shined a light on the corpse, obviously. And
Nope. Like I am hearing them like, and like, what's happening, guys? And then I go, poof, and just like I light up, I light down, poof, light off, and go back upwards and help with that.
you come back up just to see Leo do something very fancy, a very fancy kick and straight to the old lady's face. And he's scratched on the leg, and Oliver jumps down the stairs, lands next to her.
All right, so here's the thing. I am not really. I am not usually that violent or gratuitous, but I am really. I am really adventurous when I have the numbers advantage. So I'm going to set in, and seeing there is more people, I'm going to try help them with subduing this old nice grandma. Because I am not going to start shooting in the middle of the night. It's not a good idea. So I'm going melee as well, and I'm trying then with prowling and trying to subdue her.
Yes. Do a dex or strength melee.
Okay, I mean, same for me, so amazing, incredible.
One. Well, it's one superficial damage. It can't get lower than that.
Mm-hmm. And not sure, maybe the aggressive compulsion will be more fitting because I am actually, the rush of a fight, or what do you think? No, too. I landed. Sorry, I'm dumb. It's a hit, not a miss. My bad.
Yeah, but it's you are hungry, but this is not really a Tremere thing you're doing, so your beast does not react to it.
I am more like badly hitting her in the back while she's busy with the capoeira guy. Not really my field of expertise.
We can do the next round, I guess. Before we do all the combat things, let's get the rest of the actions out of the way. Everything happens simultaneously. Luke and Dave, are you just rummaging through everything down here, or
reluctantly?
Yeah, reluctantly.
Yeah, exactly. It's very reluctant, but Luke understands that the reason they're here is to figure out about William, and he has a more than small suspicion that this is what remains of William, and because he didn't come and go on the cameras or anything else, he's clearly been eaten. And Dave is doing the fantastic part of looking for identification. So Luke is going to look around for anything else that might identify. He wants to get out of here as quickly as possible, but to do the job. So he's going to help Dave, but also look around just to get the mission done here. He doesn't want to be here 1 second more than he has to be.
Yeah. Dave, you find William's wallet with the driver's license. Identifying him.
Yes.
And the rest
We
of
good? You
rest-
got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
the rest of
Upstairs
you
it is, then.
upstairs. Oliver, do you want to get in front of Leo? Otherwise,
If
this attack is going to be random.
Would I be? Yeah, I'll get in front of Leo.
Or you're just three
If I
people
can't-
curb stomping a lady, really. Poor
Yeah,
Gretchen.
I'll get in the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do your action roll if it's an attack or dodge. You decide that. You can see Leo and Marie. You can see that she's going for Oliver. She's actually leaping towards Oliver. You've never
Alright.
seen an old lady this spry.
Okay, perfect. So, I have one question. When someone is she all attacking? That's the intent. That's why she's not rolling dodge against us, or is more of a
Well, what's the way you said it once, Dave? Vampires are glass cannons. You can only take one action, and this system does not account for anything like armor class or anything like that. So you can take one action, which is either dodging or attacking.
or you do it like that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to bite her. I mean,
Yes.
if we are going like that, then I'm going to bite her because I thought she will have dodge, intimidate, dodgeable.
Remember, a bite is -2 die.
You are all right. Then I will rose. I think, right. I mean, it's one dice. Then I'm going to just do a D10. I'm going to do a rose, a D10, and that's it. 9 -1. I fail, so that's it.
It's probably because she's leaping through the air. It's fine.
yeah, that's maybe it.
Oliver,
Mhm.
do you intend to fight back, or do you just want to let her overwhelm you?
Would I be able to make kind of like an exchange where I'll take whatever she hits me with, but that'll set her up where I can try and like grapple her and subdue her.
Yes.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So like kind of like an exchange there that maybe I could get maybe a slight bonus or.
Do you just want to hold on to her, or do you want to crush her, or do you want to? I don't know.
I want to like
do a police hold on her to.
do like a police hold so she could stop attacking us, basically.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to kill her because I don't really know her affiliation with this everything going on here.
Well, I'll say,
what-
if you get more than 3 successes, which is what she got, she will not land the attack because she will put her to the floor.
Okay.
Uh,
So athletics or brawl?
strength athletics.
Okay. Come on. Come on. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What is going on? I'm gonna use a willpower. I'm going for it. I don't give a damn.
Let's no one make any more dice rolls for the rest of the session. Just
Here we go. Here's a willpower, okay? Let's see what happens here.
Come on, we believe in it. No.
Hey!
If I have a question. So I got 2. If I take whatever hit she gives me, could that count as the third?
Can he succeed at a cost? Is what he's asking.
Yeah, like she hits me, I lose more superficial.
Oliver,
I'm
do
able
you
to-
need help?
Just do it. Just get it over with.
Just do it. Do you give the? I'm asking as a player. Do you let the beast take over for a moment?
I don't. No, not that. No. No. First night in London, diablerie. Like So would it be just to iron this out? So if I took whatever damage that I get from her, that could not count as a third die, or should I just roll with what I got right now? Like, what do you prefer I do?
Well, you grab her, but she's sinking her teeth into you. It only does 1 superficial damage, and the draining will start the next round. So it's just 1 superficial for now.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take it.
But she's kind of holding on to you, and you're holding on to her, and Marie is she's snapping at the air. What is Leo doing?
Considering that she's stuck to Oliver's throat.
Well, it's kind of she's mid leap now, actually.
Could I try to like clothesline her as she's jumping?
Just what?
Oh, like just put a hand out to like get her head so she ducks into the floor instead.
Oh yeah, slam it to the floor.
No, just like a hand so that like it'll hit between like here, so she'll.
Trying to kind of block for Oliver. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, or just like trying to like make her fall onto the floor instead of succeeding in her little leap.
Yeah, it would be a strengthened brawl in this case, though.
Okay.
And you would have to surpass with 3 successes.
3. Okay. I'm gonna rouse for this.
Success.
There we go.
Lovely. No more hungry. Oh my god, my computer's having fun, I swear. Don't worry. So that's 1 extra dice. Let's see, can I make a 3 on 5 dice? Brawl, strength. With 1 extra dice.
It's actually 2 if you surged or roused.
Oh, then 1 more dice on top of that. Yeah.
Just do a D10.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed the original, so surging gives you a little bit more.
Yeah, no, I guess I'll willpower that. 2 dice. Yeah, no.
Dice are brutal. They're brutal.
2 successes
I don't know what's going on, but
bestial failure.
Let me think for a moment. Yeah, sorry, Maria, I totally forgot about you. Just 1 second. Your beast does not want to take any damage, so you simply step aside into the kitchen. It does not want to participate in this, because you might get hurt. That pretty face of yours.
She's already ruined your slacks. I mean,
Yeah, makes sense.
Emery, sorry, totally forgot about you. You're actually in the middle of all that in the turn order. What do you want to do? You're currently obfuscated on the stair with a tray of tea in your hands.
I'm going to sit it down, I guess. I would like to disable or kind of see if I can't knock out that second camera that's on the other building over there, because I've got a pigeon over on that side. So if I was from that second story, I would either try to do it from upstairs, like from a window, or electronically inside.
Yeah, it takes more than 5 seconds, but yeah, you can definitely start to run up towards an open window or the roof, perhaps.
Maybe I just toss curdled milk out there. I don't know.
Yeah. But definitely, she's latching on to Oliver.
Oliver. Yeah. Snapping it thin air.
I'm going suki suki.
Before she does that, Luke, you come out. Dave, you come out.
I see this whole mess.
Okay, I have to do it in the order I can do it in my mind, so I won't forget. First of all, Oliver, do a rouse.
Can't wait to get hungry again. It's gonna happen. Here we go.
Rousing success.
No, you got it.
Never mind.
Your first success today.
I know.
And,
That's because he's being drained, or?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
She is trying to become a full-fledged vampire at the moment. I guess it's Leo and Dave first.
After you, Leo.
Oh.
Oh, not sorry. Luke and Dave.
Oh.
Because Leo is fuck no. I'm not doing this.
Okay, so she's not a full-fledged vampire because she looks very full-fledged to me.
Yeah, she has a
Claws and
heartbeat.
teeth.
She's eating biscuits. She's sitting in the sun.
All right. So she's just really a kind of monster. Yeah. Okay. All right, Dave. If you got ideas, go ahead and enact your plan. I'm gonna try to figure something out here.
So she's actively biting into Oliver, and she's trying to kill Oliver.
She has her legs around him and her teeth in his shoulder. And the claws are not in his back, but they're probably going there. And he seems to have a very strong grip on her as well. Like he's about to, I don't know, do a body slam or something with her, a wrestler move.
But she doesn't seem to be the same sort of quiet.
Oh, she has red
harmless
eyes, long teeth, long nails, very feral,
right?
very
So
spry.
Dave's simply going to walk up and say, "No, that's not the good thing to do," and he's going to try and dement her. Let's try and force some sort of psychotic break to stop what she's doing.
Because she's not psychotic right now.
That was my thought too. It was like, because she's not psychotic right now.
Let's give her to have pulls.
Right.
Right.
Do the roll. Emery, did you do the roll for? Oh no, sorry. That was the pigeons. Sorry. Yeah, and the camera stopping. You're already
Let's hope the dice are working, so we shall.
Hunger Gain.
And let's put a bit of effort into this one. Oh, and Hunger Gain again.
Dave, she's the enemy. Get out, Dave.
Concentrating. Excuse me, inside voice.
He's gonna tell on us. 7 with a crit.
Oh, nice. Nice.
No.
Well,
It's not good.
she lets go, falls to the floor. The teeth, the eyes, the claws disappear, and she starts wailing, just crying her eyes out, full of remorse, and looking very confused. You just used dementation on a demented lady.
With a critical.
With a
yeah,
crit.
she's currently having like nightmares right now.
But she's kind of going in between the monster and a crying old woman, but she's just on the floor in a fetal position and yeah, crying her eyes out, blood.
Hush. Hush. It'll all be okay.
No, it won't. I killed him. I killed my husband.
He's nice and safe.
And he tasted amazing. No, he didn't. It was wrong. He tasted amazing.
It's not
So-
just Gretchen in there, is it?
So, will we baseline have any knowledge on what she is? Because it's kind of weird that like she doesn't seem like a full vampire. Maybe she is, but seems weird. Is she a goal has gone really nuts? Is she a halfway wife? Is she just a kid that lost her nerve? Is there any way we could know about that?
The only thing that comes to mind is thin blood.
Can you repeat?
The only thing that comes to mind is thin blood.
That's what I was thinking.
He doesn't have like with Bloodhound like a resonance of a mortal anymore.
No, a resonance would be something, some emotional state that they achieved during a long period of being in that emotional state. Not every mortal has a resonance.
Oh, I gotcha. I was just saying like to decipher if she was like kindred or not. If the Bloodhound would reveal something like that.
Our character, she has the right marriage, so you wouldn't notice she was thin blood.
Okay.
Okay. We have everything we knew, and I am pretty sure whoever was interested in this will be better equipped. I think we should report with at least a pair of us, so, you know, make sure she is not loose.
She is lashing out if you get close, but
Yeah.
she is. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
What would we need to do to restrain her? Like, is there something we could just restrain her with here at all? Anything at all?
What about
Looking around, is there anything at all that...
Oliver, you hear sirens in the distance.
Oh, no.
science?
Yeah, Oliver, he hears sirens in the distance.
It needs to get out of here.
Uh,
Apologies are on their way.
That's enough for me. I'm gone.
could I use an intelligence awareness or whatever in order to notice or know if it will be because of the noise we have made?
Oh, I don't have to roll. It's definitely the noise.
Dave's just going to lean down to her, get close enough, and just say, "Forget."
She goes blank.
Okay, cool.
Hold up, let's go.
Oh, at this point, I think Emery would be done hacking the planet, and she would come downstairs, and she would take the tea and put it next to the old woman, and kind of knock a few of them over, but leaving one teacup up.
Do you leave
So
the
that-
door open to the basement?
This is it. All right. We can't just leave her. This is a Masquerade bridge the size of London. Let's hide her in the basement. We close it up, and we better pray.
We can leave her here. There's 5 of us. We can put all the books back. It's fine.
They've got to be in order.
Yeah, it will be in order.
That's
It'll be
fine.
in order. Yes, and she will go over and start pushing it back after she's like put her stuff down. Many hands make light work. Many hands make light work. Let's put these together, and we need to go. I've taken care of at least the first 2 cameras. We'll be fine.
So you want to get Gretchen into the basement? Well, she's quite pacified at the moment. She's looking around, very confused. It seems the cloud memory has a greater effect on her than it usually would. Could she is just...
Yeah, let's just toss her in the basement. Why not?
With hope she'll forget eating William.
But she doesn't look human right now. I mean, maybe the claws are gone, but she's probably she has not any kind of clue now, like the red eyes or the claws or the fangs.
She's looking, well, she's bruised. You think her arm's broken, and she's looking around confused at everyone, like she has no idea what's going on. Like she can't even speak at the moment. If anyone has dealt with people in the late stages of dementia, they just become a shelf of their former selves.
If we just lock her in the basement, put the bookshelf over, the police arrive, the place is a mess. Is obviously, hoarder here, and they come in, they snoop around a little bit, they leave. We're all good, no breach. She's safe for whoever wants to come by and do a little sweep job.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I think that's the safest bet.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of in agreement. So Oliver, if you could, just kind of haul the lady into the basement, drop her down the stairs, like you did before so well. And
right now you can just kind of guide her where you want her to.
Yeah. And just like stick her down in the basement. William's already been half eaten anyway, so
he just looks over coldly at Luke and he's like, we should just kill her and make things easier.
I agree 100%. And then put her in the basement. But we have a very limited amount of time, so if someone wants to do it, by all means. I don't know where she came from or where she's going. I can't really predict if she's innocent or not, but I tend not to do as much or more than is necessary. But we need to go. So if someone wants to do the dirty work, I've already taken care of the cameras. They will not see what's happening in here. But we don't know. And she's like kind of looking around because she has not been able to sweep this place. There's too much shit everywhere. She doesn't know if there's cameras here. She doesn't know if there's listening devices in here. She doesn't know anything. So she's like, I think less is more in this situation. If you want to put her in there, put her in there. They can, whoever comes can find them or not find them. I don't know. But please, if someone could make that decision soon, that would be amazing.
Oliver, 2 minutes away. The police.
She killed William.
Well,
She doesn't like
as long
that
as we have
she's killed
evidence
William.
well, you can set her in torpor if you like, but I think the one who choose what happens is the one who asks him to come here. I would check it out.
all right, so we put her in torpor, drop her in the basement and go, right?
I agree with this. Let's go.
All right. He's not gonna waste any more time. He's gonna flip out a switchblade, jam it right into her. Like that's
Oliver's
that's
just
what
holding
he's, yeah. He's not even gonna waste any more time. He's just gonna do this, and like you've never seen him move this fast before, and yeah. So,
Well, she goes limp or stiff, really.
yeah.
Does anyone have any conviction that has any issue with this?
I was going to check, but
None.
I already checked. I'm good with murking old ladies. I'm good.
I don't think so.
She's not innocent, and you're not torturing her, so you're not
Right,
going
I'm
to stay
good.
for that.
Leaving her alive in there would be torture.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, we're just going to torpor her and stuff her into the basement as quickly as possible because we need to be gone by the time the police arrive.
Do you take the front door, or do you want to go in the alley behind?
1 second, sorry, be right.
So I had been, while they were doing this, I had been looking to the doors. I had been looking to the streets. Could I make some kind of a streetwise or survival plus intelligence check to make sure I find a decent escape route, whether through the alleyway or through the street?
That will be stealth. For
Okay, yeah, it works too for me. Mostly to map out rather than actually walk through.
well, the back alleys are probably a better place than the main street or whatever you want to call it. And if you believe Emery, she is taking out the cameras.
I also have a skill. I don't know. I have a specialty in profiling areas, so I don't know if that would help.
Okay.
She would be able to.
I mean, Emery, your safest thing in your head, because, well, you are who you are, is probably the sewer grate right here. Nobody's gonna find you in the sewers.
So Emery's going to look back and tell everyone. Or while they're like pushing Gretchen into the thing, I've taken care of the cameras in the front. The camera that's in the back is going to obscure the way that we can escape from here. And she'll look around at those around her dressed nicely. It may be a little bit reminiscent of earlier this evening, but it'll get us out quicker than any other way.
Yeah,
We'll be
Lucas.
there ASAP.
Yeah, let's go. I want to get rid of this while grabbing the rat.
He's Luke is just going to, he's going to nod. You can tell his expression is pain because this is the second time now in the same night. Not only, so he's gone from sewer to basement to Porter's den back to sewer. It's been just a nightmare. So yeah, but he knows it's fine. Emery clearly is capable, knows what she's doing, knows what she's talking about. And so with this just pain sigh, he's just gonna be like, yeah, okay, let's go.
You all hear the sirens now.
Yeah, let's go. We're out of time. He's just gonna, like, he's gonna try to keep from crying, but just like he doesn't want to go back down.
Everyone jumping into the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
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 Leo
Luke is gonna look to Leo.
like begrudgingly, Leo will just take off his shoes and hold them, and just like, like take a couple of deep breaths and then jump in.
Yeah.
Leo, are you okay to make some more trousers?
Later.
Dumping the rat into the nearest pond.
And Oliver's like, hey, what are you doing?
Emery will look at Leo holding his shoes, I guess, or look at, how are you at making gloves?
I can certainly try. If it works.
I think it might behoove us for the next and foreseeable future.
Well, fortunately, none of you were blushed, so you didn't leave fingerprints.
Right. No oils.
Unless you touched something that smudges. But you're all dead, it's fine. You leave, go into the sewers. It's a bit more crammed down here. And before we end this night's session, I just want to know where you guys headed. Home or somewhere else?
Emery would say, now that we're down here, she'll try to get her bearings and say, maybe we should go back to the club from here.
I agree.
Alright, probably we can find them there.
Marie, you saw some markings on the wall on the way in, correct?
Uh-huh.
So maybe you might be able to see some of those, and that will get our bearings. Know that we're closer.
Yes. You're heading to the Rebellious Fist. One last note before we end the session. Oliver, right as you're about to jump in, you're, being paged. Is that a verb?
Yep.
It's just a message that says takeaway is ready, and then an address.
And he just kind of like looks at it blankly, and then puts it back in his coat pocket, and then disappears down into the manhole.